Aquarius, welcome to Larisa Lili Temperance. Today we're doing your love read. This is for anyone Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Aquarius. Also know that this is a general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And as always, I'm going to be speaking like I'm speaking about your person, Aquarius, so you guys know where the shoe fits, of course. Cross watchers, same as you. I always channel messages prior to opening my read, so those who are new, I'm very strong in my clairsentience, so I usually feel energies very strongly, so I already have a channel message for the sign of Aquarius. So let's begin, Aquarius. This channel message here is someone is this is a deep connection here. Someone is really manifesting another person here. So there is manifestation happening. I think last week it was like this push and pull kind of energy. I feel maybe this is what's happening. And I think I felt this last week was far out. It still feels kind of far out. I do feel this is like a longing. So I feel like there is a reconnection happening. I do feel you guys are going to like have a conversation and talk. I feel this is either it also feels like a twin flame energy. I will be saying a strong soulmate twin flame as well. It's feeling. So if it's like, for those who associate with a twin flame, it's either your divine masculine manifesting you, or it's the divine feminine manifesting. It's a very strong manifesting energy. So one is manifesting, the other one's in contemplation. A lot of purge is happening. That's why I feel like it's far out. I feel like once the energy clears, and in all honesty, I feel like it's after this retrograde. So and after, I'm feeling like even the purge, after the post shadow of the retrograde, these energies are going to be really strong. So I honestly have been sensing this throughout all the reads, even in my general reads, Aquarius. So what I'm sensing is there's a lot of push happening and preparation happening throughout all the signs and just on the collective overall, which is bringing this fresh energy in the springtime. So let's just get into this, Aquarius. But there's longing. You guys truly miss each other, or I feel maybe the person manifesting is really like just, really missing to unite. And hold on, let me give this another shuffle. Missing to unite and get together. So let's see, Spirit, give me more on this energy for Aquarius, please. Give me more on this energy for Aquarius. So let's see what's going on, because this other person's obviously in serious there you go. I'm like, this sense of contemplation is here, and someone's really purging. So that's why I feel so far out. So yeah, okay, this makes perfect sense. For some of you, this is a person in a connection, right? Release your ex and wedding. This person could be in another connection where obviously they can't get out, right? This could be definitely those who are in those twin flame connections where your twin is married, or either you are married, and so both of you could be in karmic situations. Or this could also be just a long-term relationship, right? People in long-term relationships here. So we have trust and love yourself first. We have you deserve love, chemistry, reconciliation, healing, family issues worth waiting for. So this is exactly what I'm feeling. So you see how we have, I love how this shows here, love yourself first, you deserve love. And that's exactly what's happening, I feel, in this purge, where there is a lot of release. That's why either energetically someone's releasing an ex. So there is a purge of healing, and just how we have here healing family issues, right? And so this could just be general healing in terms of a connection they had with a person they had long term, who maybe they had children with, but for some of them it could be releasing like the ex, and then also healing their the way I want to describe it is their thought process behind the way they view their perception their perception on how they view marriage, you know, committed relationships after a fallout with another person. And here we have trust issues, so therefore there's trust issues here. But a reconciliation is happening for sure. This worth waiting for. Like I said, it's because of the purge that's going to happen. I honestly, I feel like this is not going to come into fruition until after this energy, because this is a lot of energy. And I have to say that you know, even with myself, I feel with this retrograde, it's really difficult for me. So I feel a shift happening, and it's not gonna like, it's like one of those things you've got to be patient with yourself. So that's what I'm feeling here, Aquarius. So let's just pull some more tarot here for this energy coming through. Spirit, give me more on this energy for Aquarius, please. Give me more on this energy for Aquarius. Give me more of this energy for Aquarius. You know what I've been seeing a lot, Aquarius, too, is 666. So if that means anything to any one of you, 666 has been a very important number. Give me one more for Aquarius, please. Oh my God, you see? Oh, I'm telling you, Aquarius. So we have victory and success here, and this is a number 6, which is why I said it, because honestly, it showed up to me like 3 times today. So I want to pull this exactly how so financial material changes, and I think again this is where the contemplation is here. For some of you who they are in a connection, maybe ending a connection, or maybe the ex, for some of them they've already released, they just need a healing time. Love yourself first, so they're spending time alone. You deserve love. For some of these people, they're, you know, your connections or your person is spending time alone, you know, and they're kind of just doing their thing and getting through their trust issues, the things they need to change. So 5 as well, financial material changes. Maybe they had to relocate, move to another place, find a new place to live. You know, there's a lot going on. Balance, right? Justice. And again, for some of you, this is a marriage coming to an end. Legal aspects to the connection as well. Assets. I feel assets for some of you, where assets are being resolved. But this is harmonizing with the 6. Things are moving forward. Also, 6 has a lot to do with just making self-sacrifices because of the responsibility, and I think more of wanting to just release overall, because this is about them, you know, learning to love themselves, really put themselves first for once, I feel, or like just making solid decisions to just clear away, because it's been, I feel like this has been dragging for a long time. And then here we have, I mean, you know, the waiting game, which is what I was saying. This is a waiting game for this person overall. This is something I feel that this retrograde is just brought so much to the surface. And in all honesty, I feel this has been a transition even before the winter solstice. I'm feeling even in the November full moon. That's how intense I'm feeling this energy here. So here we have harmony, another 6, the Lovers, right? Temptation. And again, temptation is number 15. 1 plus 5 is a 6. So again, temptation doesn't always have to be this terrible negative thing, but these are transitions, right? Again, self-sacrifice for themselves, self-love, setting themselves free. Because again, 5s are like a bondage, and so there's just the inconsistency of the uncertainty. It's like they want to move forward. Here we have spiritual strength, and that's what this is. It's just been a transition and a struggle where there is a release desired, but on a spiritual level as well. And I feel like it's just been a challenge within their own mind, and learning to self-care and prioritize for themselves, right? Because, you know, there is a focus here with the harmonious union. And for those, like I said, who are connecting with the twin flame soulmate, Here you go, right? The twin flame. And then the heart chakra, again, an alignment in their heart, because this is a healing time for this person as well, where they have to, I just feel like a sense of gathering their wits, gathering their mind. So this is, again, I really feel 666 is an important number. For some of you, June may be an important month as well. So let's keep pulling some more tarot here to get more clarifications on this interesting energy that's coming through. So we're giving, okay. So yeah, I mean, victory, success. I know Spirit is working extremely quickly with me. 2 of Wands, Ace of Wands, a new beginning, right? And this is about their soul. I feel like this, again, we know how I was feeling, this decisive action. Decisive action is being taken right now. And this is for a new beginning that truly is, it does feel very spiritual, you know, connecting to that spiritual strength, number 9 energy that we had. That, yeah, oh wow, look, another 9 of Wands, trials and tribulations. It's like it's been a struggle with internally. I feel literally a struggle internally. It's like they've got one more wand and to drop the burdens. And here we go. Underneath of that is another 6 of cups, right? And this is soulmate connection. This is also, I do feel their thoughts are very deep within this connection as well. And look who shows up, Empress. Also divine feminine shows up, very much thinking about the Empress. And another 9 with the 9 of cups. Because also I feel this is, again, about their happiness. There's a lot of processing going on. The self is a 9, the Hermit, right? Major Arcana, the Hermit. So there's a lot about the self balancing that they have to do. So let's see more on these energies here. Aquarius, give me more on this financial material change. Manifestation, right? So this is a transmutation, and like I said, this purge of transmuting this 5 energy, this financial and material change in their life, is going to bring about change. But with the Magician here, it's great, it's good, because it's a moving forward, which is what they want. Ace of Wands, very decisive. They want to harmonize with the victory, success, and very decisive at this point. Very clear with the King of Swords of the things they need to cut away, the things they need to kind of clean up finally. So give me more on this balance. Jeez, this is moving so fast. So again, another waiting with the 3 of Wands and the Strength, and this is requiring a lot of building of their resilience. You know, the patience required with this 3 of Wands for anything that, for some of you who, that there are legalities involved, clearing of assets, like this is basically a test to their resilience, a test to their patience, it's a buildup of a sort, but I also feel like it's an energy of humbling, because at this point it's another, look at the Queen of Swords. So we saw the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and these are the single, the widowers, right? The single, the divorcees. Those both energies, the King and the Queen of Swords. They know how to get through, but they've been through it. They're very experienced. At this point, there's been a lot already processed, and they're learning to stand alone, and they're learning to really pull through. And that's what I'm feeling, pulling through. 7 of Wands, right? Courage, self-preservation. Like they really are protecting their energy here, loving themselves first. This is, I mean, I love this card because it truly is a definition of loving themselves first, like standing, like finding courage and really standing up for themselves, but like clearing way. And then it's like no one in this energy I am feeling, no one is getting in the way of that. And look, the 10 of Wands here, the 10 of Wands shows up, right? Dropping all the burdens, because at this point it's a process. We saw the 9 of Wands before, and it's like, all right, it's getting there to the 10 of Wands. It just requires patience, but justice is here, so it's going to happen. But there is a waiting game here. So what is the waiting game? Wow, I mean, could Spirit be any more fast with us today? 3 of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Devil. And of course, it's clearing away the past. We just saw the Devil 2 times here, right? And it's just how much they're thinking about it. You know, it really has been troubling. I also feel we're going to dig with this 3. I'm going to pull something for this 3 of Cups. I don't want to say this is third party, you know, let me pull a card for this. Spirit, give me more on this 3 of Cups. Please give me more on the 3 of Cups here for Aquarius, this person. Yeah, so okay, there is juggling. So obviously walking away from the third party situation for a lot of them who do have a third party situation. But I still feel for some of you it's definitely energetic, right? Resolving their emotions about the past, releasing an ex, it's that balancing of emotions, right? To waiting, it's healing. You have to heal first. So for some of you, it's just releasing energetically and balancing those emotions. Yes, there's devil energy. Why? Because, I mean, for those of you who your person's experiencing a separation or a finalizing a divorce, legal aspects, any financial asset transitions, unfortunately it comes with drama and, you know, not the most positive energy, you know. So emotionally here with this Ace of Cups, again, loving themselves first, which is requiring self-care for themselves, right? Them recognizing and putting themselves first. But it also feels, you know, it's a pull on their heart, because remember we also had the heart chakra here with this spiritual strength, because it really is taking a lot out of them. You know, again, building this resilience that's needed to get past this cycle, because also justice is karmic cycle, closing out a cycle. So they're trying, you know, getting past this cycle. It really does require a level of trust also in the divine, and them not losing faith in the process, because, you know, even though I'm explaining this as late as I am, here we have, look, the Knight of Pentacles, which is slow because it's a process. It's moving at a slow pace. Yes, emotionally, 5 of Cups, you know, they have their good days, they have their bad days, but it was a constant emotional roller coaster, I feel, with this person. And again, the 9 of Wands shows up. But here we have the King of Pentacles. Eventually, they will stabilize once it's all over, and will be a lot more free, you know, from this energy here. So let's see what's your guidance here for Aquarius, Spirit. What's the guidance for Aquarius, please, for this connection? Oh, geez. I mean, Aquarius, seriously? We're going to pull one more, but what do we have here? Another 9 and the Hermit. It's the Hermit. You know, this is a lot of both of you in your solitude, and here you go, right? So I'm feeling like there's one person manifesting in this connection. That's probably you, Aquarius, manifesting and thinking. So Spirit, give me more on the guidance. Yeah, wow, beautiful. Also wanting this cycle to transition out with the Justice, you know. And so also Spirit is guiding you to just be patient, right? Stay in that Hermit energy. obviously no one's waiting, right? Because even though there's waiting and things are coming along, you know what use your discernment here. Yes, is it causing you some level of strife and stress here? Four of Swords, maybe, yeah, and your sleepless nights. Yeah, because you're thinking about your person, right? You really want to connect with your person, and this can be very intense. Maybe not hearing from them, not knowing, but guidance here is there is justice on both ends of this connection, and things will be resolved. So Spirit, give me more on the blockages. Let's get some blockages here for this connection. Spirit, what are the blockages for this connection? What are the blockages for this connection for Aquarius, please? What are the blockages? More on the blockages. Yeah, I mean, could Spirit not be, there we go. That's exactly what it is, right? So we have self-care, find tools that work for you. And again, this is what this person, they're nurturing themselves. This is a big purge, cord cutting, cut cords daily to people and situations draining you. This is a constant self-care to this person. Again, that resilience, finding that patience. It's like energetically, this person does have cycles. It's that, you know, in terms of how they feel emotionally. And look what else we've got here. Third party, they have a secret. And yes, this is a release, because what they're doing is cutting cords to whatever, you know, if it was an actual third party for some of you, if it was actual a marriage for some of you, a physical person they were connected to, or just energetically still not healed from past pain, you know. And so obviously when a person doesn't heal, then of course you're always going to feel like you're in a third party, because the truth is when you're having battles with this person, whether discussion, arguments, for some reason the past is always involved, and that is the third party, you know. So wow, beautiful. Here we have gratitude. An attitude of gratitude will transform your paradigm. And I think they're going to reach a point where they are healing, and true love will be yours. And, you know, that's where the connection is. That's where the longing is. I feel, yes, the chemistry is there, and this reconciliation will come about in the near future again, but worth waiting for. Keep an open mind for this person. Bottom of that, there's so much meditation, search within, and peace, wholeness, and love. And again, that is a lot what this person is really, you know, nurturing their space. I feel you as well, Aquarius, because again, I feel this is also, you know, I feel like the energy is here is because an Aquarius has been manifesting this, and strongly, you know, Aquarius has been strongly thinking about this. So wow, obligations. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. And yes, they are clearing way, because there's a lot of obligations involved, and they have to deal with it, right? Mistake. I made the wrong turn, and honestly, the grass wasn't greener over there. And, you know, that's just what happens with those situations, right? The grass wasn't greener. For those of you who obviously, this point, they know they've made, this is them taking ownership of these obligations, the decisions they made up to this point. And it's not a matter, I don't really feel like, to be honest, I don't feel this like they did it on purpose. It's just where their level of vibration was at the time that brought about, you know, darker energies. And so here we have surrender. I can't be apart from you much longer. And this is good energy for those who are in the twin flame soul connections, that once they reach this point, and I think absence, the void is what creates the surrendering even stronger, to put the person into action, right? Into movement. And so here we have baggage. I'm sweeping away toxicity to make room for what's truly important. And they are. You know, this is a lot of purging happening in this time. And it seems like the retrograde, because obviously I'm doing this during retrograde season, these readings, it's a lot has resurfaced, and it's great because I do feel a need of transition here, and they're doing it. They're taking responsibility. So Spirit, give me more on the messages for this person, for Aquarius. What else does this person want Aquarius to know? I'm feeling so nostalgic lately. Thinking about you always makes me smile. And yes, the thinking, the manifesting is very strong here for the both of you, I feel. So there's a lot of thinking. And I feel that smile, to be honest, Aquarius. So let's see what else, Spirit, does Aquarius want? I'm struggling and suffering more than I'm letting on. Nobody knows it, but me. I feel weak. And this is it's a challenging time emotionally, you know, like I was saying with this energy where they're constantly battling themselves and trying to keep their sanity. I mean, that's what it feels like. I miss you so much, it hurts. I need to stop fighting what I'm feeling and just take action, but I really struggle with communication. And, you know, at this point, they're not going to communicate. I don't feel communication, but, you know, they're struggling, right? They do miss you. And so this is the most important word here is taking action. And I think this is what this transition is action being taken. And the last one we'll look at is, I feel like it's all my fault. I know I've messed things up between us. I'm in a lot of pain right now. That's why it's easier to just stay away for now so I can lick my wounds. And again, that's what they're doing, taking care of themselves. Again, for those who maybe already went through the cycle of releasing, they just need to heal, and they're taking their time and rebuilding, basically rebuilding themselves. You love yourself first. They're building their own trust within, wanting to connect again and, you know, get involved again. You deserve love. They're just understanding and kind of rebuilding their life again, separately right now. So let's see. Wow, your guidance, Aquarius, is patience again. This is timing. Don't rush things, but allow it all to unfold naturally. Time heals everything. Give it time. And I'm sure whoever is this energy is probably going to also watch. And so the guidance is also for you. Spirit, give me more on the self-love. What is the self-love guidance from Source, please? What is the self-love guidance from Source for Aquarius, please? Thank you. Enter this vast ocean of love, wild, serene, and all at once full of untold wonders, keeping the explorer delighting in new discoveries. And so at this point, this is just you entering your own self-love, right? In this hermit energy where you're kind of just taking care of yourself right now, and just really opening up and getting more wisdom. I feel a lot of patience here, right? So you've got Hermit and Justice. I mean, how can that not present a level of patience? In order to see justice, you have to wait it out, and it could be a process. Justice doesn't always come overnight, and this one is a kind of justice turning point for the both of you. And in big on 9s and big on 6s, right? Harmonizing, and 999 is cycle completions. And so there is a period of patience required, but also just nurturing yourself and keep being the explorer, delighting in new discoveries. So explore, take this time and really open other aspects of yourself, a gateway to exploring a different you, as well, right? So Aquarius, this is your read. Thank you for stopping by here, Larisa Lili Temperance. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. Until next message. Bye.